Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. And when I'm saying welcome back, it's not only to you. Yes, it's to you that are back on the channel, thank you for being so loyal. But today, welcome back to Serie A. Serie A is back, calcio is back. We know it, we love calcio and Serie A so much. We hate and we criticize Serie A so much, but it is finally back. And today, not only one game will be played, but 4 games. Milan versus Udinese, then you will see Sampdoria versus Atalanta at the same moment. Attenzione, same moments, but I have a surprise for you. Epic surprise in a few seconds. Remain here, put a maximum of likes, subscribe to the channel, because after these games, we have 2 other games. Monza, crazy Monza of Berlusconi that will play versus Torino. Crazy Torino from Cairo. And then you have a Lecce versus Inter. New promoted Lecce versus Inter that, according to a lot of people, Inter should be on paper the strongest team of Serie A. I will give you all my prediction because that's what the video is talking about, prediction of Serie A. And I have to admit, everything can change because we are the 13th of August, Mercato finished on the 31st of August, so a lot of teams are not complete yet. We don't have a clear view on all the teams, but we will try to do it in early anticipation. Guys, when I told you that we had some gift for you, when I told you that it will be an epic Serie A, it will also be an epic Serie A in your pocket. Why am I saying that? Because OneFootball is bringing Serie A, the Italian Serie A, to UK and Ireland. Our friends from UK and Ireland, they will be able to watch one game for free every match day. This is simply amazing. You see the link in the description. Don't wait any longer. Download it for free for iOS and Android, because one game per match day is for free and you will be able to watch it on your phone, on your device. Something incredible. One game per day for free, I repeat, for free. But not only that, because all the other people are asking, what about us, Beppe? What about OneFootball? How are they thinking about us? Well, all the Italian Serie A highlights will be on OneFootball. You will be able to see it, and even more great news, instant near live clips on your device as well. So that means when you have 2 games, for example, like today, Milan that is playing, but also Atalanta is playing, well, while you are watching a game, you can also see the instant near live replays of the other goals on your device on OneFootball. This is epic. For free on iOS and for Android, Italian Serie A on OneFootball. Crazy. We start, guys. We start now with a lot of predictions. Predictions on ranking, but also who will be the top scorer, who will be the new player that come to Serie A that will bring a lot, where we will be saying, mamma mia, that's a really great player. First of all, we have to go back in time. Why? Because we know it, Serie A last year was not a really great one for Juventus. Milan won it, and then it was Inter, Napoli 3rd, and Juventus was 4th. They will play in Champions League. Lazio and Roma will be in UEFA Cup because they were 5th and 6th. And then you had a surprising Fiorentina that was 7th with Italiano. Then you had all the other teams like Atalanta that will play 1 game a week, and then you finish with Cagliari, Genoa, and Venezia that will not participate to that Serie A of this year. They are eliminated. They are in Serie B, who are the new promoted team. We are speaking about 3 new teams. We have Lecce, Cremonese, and Monza, the 3 teams that will participate and will form the 20 teams. So we start after, let me say, 3 minutes 40 of videos with my predictions, guys. I will start not doing all the teams. Who are the relegated teams according to me? I start with number 20, Cremonese. Even if Cremonese did a really crazy Mercato in terms of quantity, I'm fearing that in terms of quality, we are not there. The last time they played in Serie A versus Juve was in 95-96. Juventus won the Champions League. Maybe we can do it again, and maybe Juventus can dream. Maybe they have more possibility to win the Champions League, Juventus, than Cremonese of remaining in Serie A. That's according to me. Salernitana, 19 for me. Why? Because Salernitana, they did a crazy miracle last year, saving themselves in the last days of Serie A. It was a miracle. We were all happy for them, but now it's time to go back in Serie B. What about Torino? Attenzione, the biggest flop surprise of the season, according to me, will be Torino. They lost Bremer, mamma mia, and we all know where he went, but also they lost Belotti, that we still don't know where he will go. Galatasaray, Roma, we don't care. Torino have internal problems. I love Juric Matic, and I will always love him for that beautiful goal of Faraoni when he was playing at Verona, one that is fighting until the last second. Will he have the courage and the energy to fight against his own managers? We're speaking about Cairo and the sporting director of Torino, because the vibes at Torino are not really great. I see a really difficult season for them. Then you have a lot of teams that will play and will finish, according to me, between the 17th and 11th position. 17th, Lecce, I believe they will save themselves. 11th, Sassuolo. Now we enter the top 10. Top 10 with, for me, a small surprise, Udinese. Udinese that was able actually to keep some good players like Deulofeu. They were able to sell Udogie to Tottenham, but they kept him for one more year. They lost Molina on the right side of the field, but Udinese, I believe they can do a +2 position versus last year where they were 12. They are now 10th in my ranking. Atalanta, and that's the biggest surprise probably for the people that are saying, Beppe, what are you saying? Are you crazy? Atalanta is a really great team. They showed us so many times in the last few years that they were in Champions League and so on. They have Gasperini, il maestro Gasperini. Well, for me, it will be a big flop, Atalanta. Why? Because they lost some players, but most importantly, probably they lost the magic. The magic is not there anymore. We saw it last year when there was a big collapse of Atalanta. We know it was also due to injuries like Zapata that will play now with Atalanta again from the first day of Serie A. But for me, Atalanta can be the biggest flop of Serie A after Torino. There is one chance that they can do better than my prediction, better than 9th. It's the fact they are not playing any cup in midweek, so concentrate in one game per week can save Atalanta and make sure that I am a really bad predictor. We go to a surprise for me, and it will be top 8 for Verona. Will be 8 positioned. Why am I saying that? That's one position more than last year. Because Verona, they are changing their coach. They are going towards the coach that last year did a really beautiful surprise with Udinese. They are going with Cioffi. Cioffi showed already how great he was and all he could do with their teams. I believe that them plus Thomas Henry that is there, that is replacing a Simeone that, yes, scored a lot of goals. Simeone, by the way, going to Napoli, that scored a lot of goals, but in not that much and many games. He was the player that sometimes he's giving you 3 goals per game, 4 goals per game, and then he's totally disappearing. I believe that Verona can be a beautiful surprise, finishing 8th, and now we enter the top 7. Let me wait before going on the number 7. That will be a big surprise for you. I want to start with number 6. 6, Fiorentina, for me, that can do one position better than last year. Why? I tell you, continuity with Italiano, great coach. He will have a big challenge, 2 games per week. The first time of his career, he trained at Spezia. He trained in lower leagues. He had some difficulties last year when he had to play Coppa Italia and Serie A simultaneously. Let's see what he can do. But I believe that the Mercato Fiorentina was also a beautiful one. With Jovic, for example, that is joining them. With Dodo from Shakhtar, I believe that they are starting to be even stronger than last year. With the reinforcement in the middle of the field of Mandragora, ex-Torino, but especially ex-Juventus. So 6th position for them. 5th position for Lazio. And attenzione, because everything can change for Lazio. We know it at the moment. They reinforce themselves really strongly with Marcos Antonio in the middle of the field next to Luis Alberto and Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. What a 3-man midfield. Really great midfield. They didn't change a lot in their front because they also have Immobile that is usually also the top scorer of Serie A. So for me, they can finish 5th, but everything can change because if they sell Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, we know to who, and we hope that it's our team here, then everything can change for Sarri and his buddies. 3rd position for me, Roma. Mamma mia, what a Mercato. Some people are saying yes, but they both like finished player, like Matic, for example, Wijnaldum from Paris Saint-Germain. We have to say that after winning that Conference League, they are on the wings of enthusiasm. There is a really beautiful enthusiasm at the moment. They were even able to keep Zaniolo. Where will he go? Or will he stay at Roma? That will be also decisive to keep that 3rd position. They will not play Champions League. They will play UEFA League. So it's also a cup that Mourinho will prioritize. But I believe that they can do really beautiful things with the addition of Paulo Dybala, Wijnaldum, Matic, Selic that can play as a right back. They have beautiful youth product as well. Attenzione alla Roma, for me, can win 3 positions versus last year. Second position for Milan. Attenzione, Milan that dropped 1 position will not be champions of Italy anymore according to me. That doesn't mean that they will flop, because second position for them, it's not bad. Let's be honest, it's not bad. They bought Charles de Ketelaere, they bought Origi, they bought Adli, so reinforcement, smart reinforcement where they need it. I can't tell that Milan did a bad Mercato. They did actually a great one. They reinforce themselves. They will be stronger as last year, but I don't believe they will finish first, because there will be another team. So we go back to the 7th position. The 7th position, attenzione, for me it will be Napoli. And I know that our Napoli friends, the fans of Napoli, will be really angry with me. That's where I put them. I believe they will have the best new player of Serie A in Kvaratskhelia. I believe that he can do a really great thing. He will be an impact. I don't believe that you reinforce your team with Simeone. That's what I believe. Let's see if they can reinforce him even more with maybe a Raspadori, that at the moment he didn't join them. But I believe that it's quite not strong enough at the moment. Losing some leaders like Koulibaly, Insigne, Mertens at Napoli, I don't know if everyone is as happy as they were a few seasons ago. The big collapse from believing in the Scudetto for the second time after believing in the Scudetto in 15-16 versus Juve, losing it after last season where they were believing that they were able to fight with Milan and Inter. I believe that mentally, after some leader leaving the team, they can collapse and finish 7th. So now you are telling me, Beppe, who is 4th and who is 1st? Well, let me start with the 4th position. I will reveal it. For me, the 4th position will be Inter. Inter, that is the strongest one on paper. It's correct, it's true, but don't forget that Inter, they brought as a big name Lukaku, that is on loan. Lukaku, that was top scorer of Serie A, that showed already how much he could do at Inter with Antonio Conte. Will he be able to do the same with Simone Inzaghi? I don't know. I am waiting. I want to see what he can bring to that team. Only one change. On paper, they have exactly the same team as last year. That was already strong, it's true, but strong enough? I don't know, especially because they have a lot of problem around the team, not on the field, but off the field. Financial problems, they had to stop their enthusiasm, thinking about Dybala, Bremer, Udoge. They had to say stop to every single player and finishing with Bellanova and Aslani. Will they be able to keep Skriniar? Apparently, they said yes. Strong defense. If they sell him last minute, they will be even weaker as they are. Let's speak about Inter again at the end of the Mercato. And who will be first, according to me? It is Juventus. That doesn't mean that Juventus is the strongest one. We don't have a complete team yet. We know that Mercato is especially crazy for Juventus. That changed a lot with Bremer, with De Ligt leaving, Chiellini leaving, but on the other hand, you had Gatti and Bremer arriving. Paul Pogba, Di Maria. We have Kostic that we just signed. We have new players, and we are speaking about new players even more. With Depay that could join, with Paredes that could join to form a really strong Juventus. But what is giving me actually the feeling that Juventus will win the Scudetto back this year? It's the fact that Juventus, in every single video that you see, they are speaking about one thing: winning. They have the will to win again. Do we have a complete team yet at the moment? No. The importance of the start of the season will be super crucial, more than last year where it was really decisive. We have to do points. We have to go with a 12 on 12 on the first day of Serie A to start believing and dreaming in finishing the Mercato and going back to that first position that we are waiting for, after Pirlo not be able to do it, after Allegri not be able to do it. Speaking about Allegri, Allegri will be decisive, will be really important. He will have to show a lot of people that he is the Allegri of the first year of the Juve and not the one of last year, where we have to be honest, he didn't do really great. He had a lot of weaknesses last year, and we saw it. Hopefully he learned his lesson and he will do it everything with the players on the field to bring back that Scudetto to Juve, that at the moment I am believing is possible. Oh, if you want the specific individual prediction, I tell you, the best new player will be non-Juve, will be Kvaratskhelia. The surprise team will be Verona. The surprise team in negative will be Napoli, Atalanta, and Torino. Top scorer, I go again with Immobile. Best Juve transfer at the moment, I go for Kostic. That is crucial, and I will bring some efficiency on the left side of the field. This was it for me. Prediction. Let me know how crazy I was in my prediction. I tell you again, everything can change, but at the moment, that's what I believe in. Download OneFootball, especially people from UK and Ireland. Free game, Italian Serie A. Mamma mia. Grazie, forza. Juve.